Good morning, everyone. This is Lisa from Money Pit Homestead. I just thought I'd let you tag along with me this morning. I'm going to try to attempt to get all the hoses out of the barn, drag them down to the lane towards our garden so I can water it. It's in dire need of watering, but it's going to be a hard task because when I put the hose up last fall, I did put it up there nice and neat, but you know how things go. Everything gets piled on top of each other, so it's going to be probably hard to get everything untangled. But anyway, it's so beautiful this morning, and I just love this view of my driveway. I remember when we first started building our property, our house up here, the driveway was always one of the prettiest things for me. It just looked so woodsy and just lovely. All right, I think I will get the lights on, see what I can do in here, and haul these hoses out, and well, maybe turn on the camera a little bit somewhere else because it's kind of dark in here, and get it going. All right, so I braved the elements and got the hoses that were all piled up in the barn. My heart's still pounding pretty quickly because I thought, oh, I will find a nest of snakes somewhere. But there's just a bunch of stuff that was, the hoses were on top of stuff, and I thought, oh, I'm going to disrupt something. But that clearly is not going to go all the way down to the garden. So I guess all these other hoses that we have all over the farm are going to have to be hooked up to it. So I've got one here, 2, 3, 4 more hoses, I believe, that I will have to stretch out here and get them all connected, and hopefully I can start going down that road there and see how far I can get. I may have to buy more hoses. I don't know. I know Donald said one of the hoses a couple weeks ago had a slice in it, so hopefully that doesn't hinder me from getting down to the garden because it's not supposed to rain any. And my Bootsy, and he thinks it's a snake, I guess. He was panicking in there. He was creeping real low, and I thought, oh, he knows something that I don't. But anyway, we'll see if I can get all these hoses all stretched out. I might just leave this running just a little bit just to see if it's worth watching. If not, we won't even put it on there. But I could use some help. Anybody want to come over and help me? All right. Oh my goodness. That hose gave me a workout. It was connected to our faucet area that's on this side of the barn, travels right in front of the barn, through that paddock, over to that paddock, wrapped around some fence T-posts so we didn't know if Shep would kind of tear it up or the cows would step on it or anything, so it was kind of draped up there. And then I had to roll it all up and carry it from that point all the way inside the barn, uphill, inside the barn, all the way out here, and my heart is pumping. Whew, Lordy mercy. So I'm still not convinced that this is enough hose, but I think what I'll do is start stretching it out and just see where I come short at. I still have another hose, but I really don't want to disconnect that one because that one excuse me, feed or waters the 2 pig pens in the barn and the little meat chickens and the other chickens upstairs, so it kind of serves a purpose. So I will unhook it if I have to and then just bring it back up when I'm finished, but oh, that's more work. I want everything to be easy and not having to go back and forth doing stuff. So we may even have some more hoses that we bought because we bought a bunch of them last year for this purpose. because we have only this water source pump that is at this barn. This barn has water source, but it's turned off right now, which it doesn't, we don't even need water up there. But my spring is this way, and my garden is that way. So we saw a YouTuber, gosh, I can't remember what his name is. Donald really likes watching him. And he has this water system that Donald's thinking about doing. Maybe Donald will put the name of the YouTuber there so you'll know who I'm talking about. But it looks like a really good system, and if we could pump water towards the barn from our spring, boy, that would be a really easy. Nothing's easy here, but hopefully that would work. Well, I'm going to sit and rest for just a few minutes because I'm still breathing very hard. Sometimes you just think you can do a lot and it just wears you out. But anyway, I'm going to rest for a minute, and we'll stretch this hose and see how far it goes. Hopefully it'll be plenty long, but I just don't think so. All right, let me rest. Okay, so I got all the hoses connected. I hooked them up to the water spigot, and 2 hoses leak. Of course, they weren't the last ones that I did, but they were in the middle of testing it out. Anyway, got those set aside so Donald can look at it. Now I'm going to start stretching the hoses. Donald said, talked to him earlier, and he said he thinks we have a couple hoses somewhere around maybe the brown barn. So I'll check that out in a little bit, but right now I'm going to see how far this goes. Was get the tractor, hold one edge, kept on driving. This is about to wear me out. Also, it's filled with water. I should have let all the water out, and it probably would be a lot lighter. Am I gonna go walk all the way over there to turn it off, or if I'm gonna suffer? Don't know. Because once I get all the way to the garden, then I have to walk all the way back to turn it on. So I'm not sure which is the best route. Probably less exertion walking back to turn the water on. But as you can see, well, when I saw that little leak in that one connector, I thought, well, I better go turn off the water because we are on spring water. And and I thought, well, I don't want it to be leaking all over the driveway. So I went up there and turned it off, and it's like 10 times lighter. So I have had a workout halfway through. So I'm gonna continue on. I'm probably getting poison ivy all over me. I hope not. But this whole lane has poison ivy all over it. In my hands, and I've just touched my face. And, well, I see a light at the end of my tunnel. We've come a long way. Let me span it around here. I don't know if you could see with the sun, but way up there, about right where my finger is, past that area. Whew. But yeah, it did make a difference getting the water out of the hose. Should have done that earlier, but I just thought, nah, I won't take that long. All right, let me set this back up, and because I know you all want to watch me pull this hose all the way to the garden. Hey, if you've been with me all this way, you want to see me conquer it. Oh, whew, I am getting a workout. I'll probably get down to my garden and I'll be cooked. Oh, okay, here we go. Almost through. Well, I got to the end of the garden, or the edge of the garden, the beginning of the garden. So with those 2 hoses that had the holes in it, I'm sure Donald can repair that. And then hopefully I have a couple more that we haven't even unrolled yet, because I think I've seen them somewhere, but I'm gonna have to go search for them. But anyway, we are at the end of the garden. It was a workout, even if it didn't reach. Show you my garden. I see some greenery, so it is not burnt up yet. Woo! And there it is. Edge of my hose. Let's see, can you see it? Let me get my glasses on so I can see what I'm looking at. Yep, there's the end of my hose. And there's my very large garden, which if I get a sprinkler, that would really work out. I could shoot it right here at the corner and just go back and forth. So that is what I'm going to look into. The top of the dirt is really dry, but it still has some moisture from all the rain we've had underneath its roots there. But yeah, everything looks pretty perky, except for those little tomato plants. I'll walk over there and we'll take a look at them. Need to get more blackberries right there. And well, at the end of this row, I already see something. I see, what did we plant down there? Oh yeah, watermelon, and yeah, watermelon at the very end of these 2 rows. I see them perky. But I think I could probably get more berry bushes and put them in between these, like this row right here, and make them a lot closer together, or at least put one in between there, and then that would make this row really thick. But I definitely need some more blackberry bushes. Of course, this is blueberries here. Raspberries. This one doesn't look too good. It's kind of yellow, isn't it? And then this row here is grapes, which those look really good. I could use probably a couple more. And then this is my tomato row. Oh yeah, I see where, oh, there's a biting fly on me. Ooh, those things are awful. Yeah, they're right there. But if they survive, can you see that? Let me see. It's so bright out here. I don't know. But yeah, it's I buried it really deep. But I still don't know if they'll do anything. That one down there, there's a couple of them dead. But yeah, when I go to the store, I'll get some more tomato plants. And yeah, it doesn't look like my eggplant's gonna do very well over there either. It looks like the leaves are completely gone. Whew. You need some sunglasses out here today. Squash looks really good. And then this is the zucchini, cucumbers, and those also might be cucumbers there. And then Emily planted green beans, those 3 rows over there. So I hope her family enjoys green beans. Donald and I aren't very crazy about green beans unless you've got a big old slab of ham in it and some new potatoes, some onions. That's how I like to eat it, but I don't want them all the time. Let's see what's down here. Oh yeah, here's my cute little purple beans. Now I'm really excited about, you know, if they will produce anything. Never had purple beans before. Look at that cute little purple flower on there. I'm not sure what we planted in this row behind the beans. I'll have to look at my video and see what I put. And then my sugar snap peas. Let's see how they're doing. Just about one or two of them. I don't even know if you could see it. It's so bright out here. I can't even see the picture on my phone. Yeah, that one didn't make it, nor that one. There's one down there. Boy, looks like the Sierra Desert. Look at that ground. It is in need of some water on the top. But you can tell not too far underneath there's some moisture, so I'm not too worried about my plants drying out too bad the way this looks. Can you hear my stomach growling? Boy, I tell you, I have worked up an appetite. I actually don't remember what these were. I think oh yeah, I think these were my loofahs, or they could be the birdhouse gourds that I wanted to grow. Can't remember which is which. And then that row there, those little odds and ends, well, we'll be surprised to find out what those are, because I have no clue. They were in my little, I grew them, but the little stick came up and I have no clue what those are. This little sugar snap pea turned out okay. And really, if all I get is 2 or 3 plants, that's fine. Dawn and I aren't even pea eaters. All right, I think I'll turn this off and see what else I can get into. I need to go look for those hoses, or change my clothes and go get some more hoses. I don't even know if you can hear with the wind. Thank God the wind is blowing so beautifully today. I'm not even sure what time it is, but it is such a nice breeze blowing. And this little biting fly must enjoy my vlog, because he's hanging out to my very last word. Okay, well, I see another deer print. Oh, look how deep he went. That's a pretty good size. He's probably saying, hey, where's those pepper plants you had last year? That's what I'm looking for. Alrighty, I'm going to turn this off, and we'll fast forward a lot of this today, so you don't have to watch me walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I just figured, since I was going to be doing something on the farm today, that I would take you along and let you work with me. All right, I've got to go get something to eat. My stomach is barking loud. All right, catch you later. Well, Emily and I are at it again. We're not buying chickens this day, but we are buying a bunch of plants. I went ahead and got a couple more tomato plants. Like I was saying earlier, I needed tomatoes plants since my little ones didn't make it. And Donald, of course, would like to have the jalapeno peppers. And then I bought a Swiss chard, and I don't know what Emily bought. She bought a whole bunch. Also, I bought some baked goods. This roll is delicious. We'll have this ate up before we even get out of the parking lot. So good. Bought some cookies and some bread, and we have done. Oh, we went next door and bought fresh cow and goat milk. This place is lovely. It's over here in, where are we? Peace Valley Market. And their place is really lovely. They've got a lot of flowers. We came a couple weeks ago, and it was a cold, wet day that day, but oh, every one of those high tunnels was packed with flowers and vegetables, but they had plenty for us today. So anyway, we're gonna eat our snack and get on out of this hot heat, and you all enjoy your day.
John, I don't want to be in it. You're not going to be in it.